Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this week's video, I wanted to play around with this TikTok trend that I have been seeing for the past few months now, and it is essentially wearing versus styling your clothes. I really like this trend because I think it easily showcases how small little adjustments, tweaks, additions, and even subtractions can take an otherwise quite basic and even boring outfit and taking it to the next level. I also think it's a really nice way to learn how to inject your personality into an outfit. If you know your 3 style words, you can also do that. So I figured we can have some fun taking some really basic minimalist outfits and just adding a little spice. And I'm also going to give you tips, tricks, and kind of the patterns that I've noticed that really take an outfit from wearing to styling really easily. And this video is sponsored by my friends at Ideal, but I'll talk about them more a little later on. So let's get into it. So when it comes to actually wearing versus styling your clothes, I think there's 6 key elements that we need to think about. 1, styling the piece itself once it's on your body. 2 is layering. 3 is jewelry. 4, accessories. 5, having a statement piece. And 6 is adding contrast. There's definitely a lot more than these that we can get into, and I'm happy to do that in another video. But in each outfit, I'm going to be demonstrating how these elements can come into play to go from wearing your clothes to actually styling them into an outfit that feels really good, cohesive, and like you. All right, let's get dressed. Okay, starting off with outfit number 1, I don't think it gets more basic than jeans and a t-shirt, and I'm just wearing a pair of boots here, so this is kind of the base foundation outfit. Super duper basic. I don't have anything really going on with the t-shirt. The denim jeans are kind of the perfect fitting pair of jeans. This is very classic, and honestly, if I had to go out like this, if the weather was appropriate, I feel fine, but there's a lot we can do here to take it to the next level. One is that I think I can add a layer. I think layers add a little bit of depth, interest, and dimension to an outfit. So let's start with that. So I just threw this blazer on, and it's still a pretty basic outfit, pretty classic, pretty minimal, everything I love about a good outfit, but there's still more that can be done here because I just feel a little just kind of meh. So the next thing I'm gonna think about doing is manipulating the clothes that are on my body. I'm not even gonna think about adding anything like belts, accessories, bags quite yet. That doesn't play a factor in for me until I kind of have my full base outfit together. So we went from this jeans and a t-shirt to adding a layer, and immediately it just adds something cool. So I can play around with this. I could either decide to wear the blazer fully closed up and kind of wear it as a shirt on its own, and I think that would look really interesting. The other thing I can do is show some skin and roll up the sleeves. It makes it a little bit more laid back. The other thing I can do is I could add a pin and kind of wear the blazer to the side. So it really just depends on the mood that I'm in. But I think at the very basic end of it, I'm just gonna roll up the sleeves. The next thing I'm gonna think about is whether or not I wanna tuck my shirt in. Sometimes this can create just a little bit more shape at the waistline if you want that. It can also elongate your legs if you are looking to create that kind of silhouette and proportion. So tucking in your shirt is kind of an underrated tool in creating shapes in your outfit and just creating a little bit more interest. Otherwise, I'm just kind of wearing it and there's not much going on here. Not to say that this is bad, but I just think we can play around with it. If I'm going to be tucked in, then the next thing in wearing versus styling is I'm gonna need to add a belt because it looks like something is missing to me. So if I wanted to create that little bit of shape around my waist, then something needs to be here. So this is where I'm gonna start thinking about adding my accessories. When it comes to this, I think this is where you can have some fun and where wearing versus styling really gets to shine. So you can do something like add a classic belt here, but I think I'm actually going to add something with a little bit more hardware because it's going to create a little bit of interest and kind of just add a little bit of something to an otherwise really basic outfit. And the next thing I want to think about is jewelry, which is where I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Ideal. So Ideal actually reached out to me almost a year ago, but I wanted to test out their pieces to see if I actually liked them and just see how they kind of integrated into my own jewelry stack in my everyday. And I've really been enjoying them. I don't know if you've been seeing little peeps of especially this C necklace that I've been wearing and this little Diamonds Climber. Ideal is really interesting because their focus is on modularity in their jewelry. So the pieces are intended to be mixed and matched and worn together. So as you potentially expand your collection, you can kind of have some fun stacking them and playing around with it and really making it your own. So with this stack I've got going here, which is super duper fun, I have the solar ear cuff. I have it hanging here instead of hooked with this little stud, but you could wear this stud alone. This stud with the climber you can wear alone. And I've just seen a lot of really interesting ways that you can style these Joan earrings and basically any piece in their collection. And the one thing I really love as a gym girly especially is that these are solid gold and real diamonds, because I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a lazy gal. I don't like having to take off my jewelry, especially when I'm doing things like working out, running, showering, and all of these have been great. They're high quality, they truly hold up. The diamonds are 100% lab grown authentic diamonds, and you can get 14 karat gold, white gold, or rose gold options depending on your color palette. I obviously went for the white gold because I think I'm starting to learn that I'm more of like a silver tone girly, a cool tone girly when it comes to my jewelry. I think it just really pops on my skin compared to gold, so I love that I've been able to add a little bit more of the silver or white gold tones in my collection. So thank you so much to Ideal for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to be styling some of their pieces throughout just so you can see the different ways that you can style it. And if you're interested in checking out Ideal, I will leave all the pieces I'm wearing linked down below. Thank you so much, Ideal, for supporting the channel, and let's get back into the outfits. Because my canvas is very blank, I'm just gonna have my necklaces kind of peeping through, and I'm doing a mixed metals situation here, as well as stacking my earrings and just adding a little bit of bling here. I added the Ideal ear cuff and this climber stud here that adds just like a little bit of shine, and then I hooked the ear cuff through one of my silver hoops. It just like adds a little bit of something interesting. You wouldn't really expect it necessarily when you're just wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a blazer, and because this canvas is so blank, I think adding bits like this just makes it a little bit interesting, a little bit more fun, and feels a bit more styled. The next thing I'm going to do to complete this look and style it up is add a fun bag. This one has just like a cool shape and pop of color, and I'm going to throw on an interesting pair of sunglasses. I love like a colored or tinted frame. It just adds something really cool. So right now I've played with layers, I play with accessories, I played with jewelry. This studded belt could be not only an accessory, but a bit of a statement piece. And then I think I'm just gonna top this outfit off with one more layer. And that little pop of red, that little pop of color is another really nice statement layering element that you could bring in. So you can really see how easy it is to take a really basic outfit to the next level. Okay, so with outfit number 2, I think this is something we can all relate to and that we all own and that we've all worn on lazy days, weekend days, and that's basically leggings and a t-shirt. I think what we really want when we wear an outfit like this is comfort, but we don't necessarily want to feel sloppy or sacrifice style. So this is where styling is really important as opposed to just wearing your clothes. With this fit, there's really, again, not much going on here, so I'm gonna really have to rely heavily on things like layering, accessories, jewelry, and creating a lot of contrast in this outfit to just make it feel a bit more cool and stylish. So let's see what we can do with this one. The first thing I am dying to do with this outfit is to add a layer. I really want to play into things like layering and contrast here. So instead of reaching for something like a sweatshirt, a hoodie, or like a Lululemon zip up or something like that, a track jacket, I want to reach for something that feels a bit more luxurious and elevated, which is why I chose this oversized cashmere sweater. So with this, I'm still feeling really cozy and comfortable, but now I'm in cashmere. I just feel that slightly bit more elevated. The other detail that I'm playing with here too is I've kind of done the Larry David special where I have the t-shirt kind of poking out intentionally. It just adds that little bit of extra layering and depth to the outfit. If I wanted to add even a touch more depth is having the t-shirt kind of poking out underneath the sweater. It would just add a little bit even more of a layer to that, but this t-shirt that I chose is just a bit too short and I don't really mind that, but I am going to still play with this sweater over top because it's just kind of hitting me at the widest point. I feel like I'm cut into 2 pieces and I'm craving skin here, so I'm just gonna roll up the sleeves to chill it out a bit. And I like to sort of just pull up maybe like the side of the sweater. This really only works if it's a bit thinner, and I'm just gonna like tuck it here on the side so that it just creates a little bit of shape here. It just adds a bit more oomph. I still want to keep this super chill and sporty, so I'm gonna add some crew socks and some sneakers. This is one of the few times where I would opt opt for a chunky sneaker because I'm going for that super duper sporty look, and because the leggings are so slim, then I feel like it balances out a little bit better. Next, we need some layers. I think we've got our final outfit. So I did a few things here. I added the trench coat, which is the final layer, but instead of just wearing the trench coat, wearing the sweater, I actually rolled up the sleeves of the trench coat and then decided to have the sleeves of the sweater poking through, so that just adds a little bit of fun detailing. Then I added a hat to keep it super duper sporty, a red pair of sunglasses because the outfit otherwise is super duper neutral, and then I just added some layered rings. I've got my necklaces peeping through. I've got the same stack as I had on before because I kind of just like this bling that's going on here. And then I decided to actually mix up my earrings here. So I've got this really cool dangling customizable earring from Ideal, and then just my other earrings that I wear all the time. So I have these kind of mixed up, but it's kind of fun to have just like this little bit of bling peek through, especially such a sporty outfit. I really, really like mixing vibes of jewelry almost to the point where it kind of doesn't make sense. And I think it really makes things just a little bit more kind of weird and interesting. But I love this outfit. If it was a little bit colder out, I would totally throw on like a wool overcoat instead of a trench, but the weather is still really nice and trench appropriate for now. And that's the before, and here's the after. Okay, so here we have a wearing versus styling evening edition. This one I think is a little bit more challenging because the outfit is so simple, and especially when you throw on a dress, it's exactly that. You throw it on, it's one item dressing. But I just want to show you some little tweaks that I would do to elevate this and just make it feel the way I want to feel. I want to feel sharp, sophisticated, chic, effortless in this outfit. And right now, I mean, honestly, you throw it on, throw on a shoe, and like, you're one and done. That's it. But I think there's still a little bit more that we can do here. Okay, first off, I decided to play around with the tool of layering. I consider these boots that I added technically layering because what it does is that it creates a continuous long line in my outfit. There's no breaks of skin between the bottom of the dress and where my leg would start showing if I was to throw on something like a strappy sandal. So this just adds something a little bit more interesting. It feels immediately more styled to me, quite honestly. But the other thing I want to play around with is some more layering with a blazer. And I want to show you the difference here. This is important. So when you're doing an evening look that has a blazer involved and you want to wear a blazer, there is definitely a difference between wearing it like this over the shoulders, kind of draped like, oh, I'm cold, I needed my man's jacket, you know? I also think part of the styling and of the vibe to this is having a little bit of your hair tucked in and peeking out. I just think it looks really chic and beautiful and elegant. Wearing my jacket like this, it's not gonna fall off your shoulders, you know, unless I kind of like go like that. It's easier to wear like this than you think, I'll be honest. Versus wearing it like this, to me, there's nothing wrong with it and I would wear it like this throughout the night, but it does feel a little bit more corporate immediately. Like this outfit I could be wearing to the office rather than to a dinner, an event, or a wedding or something like that. So if I was gonna have my picture taken or something, then I would definitely have the blazer on thrown over my shoulders, and that's gonna be part of the outfit. To really sort of put it together, I've just got a little clutch purse here. It does have a little bit of texture and color to it, so it's got this really cool sort of weaved effect, and it does add a little bit of an extra pop. And then the final styling tool is in my jewelry. So this time I threw on both of the Ideal earrings, and then I took the cuff and let it dangle this time. And I just think it's really beautiful and cool. So if I have my hair behind my ears, then you just see all of this fun stuff happening. It just adds a little bit of bling, a little bit of edge. And then I took off all of my necklaces and just left this little white gold C here, just to kind of simplify the whole jewelry situation that I had on in this outfit. And so this is wearing, and this is styled to me. Let me know what you think. And then for this final look, I want to show you how swapping out just one statement piece can immediately change the entire vibe and the entire styling of an otherwise super basic outfit. With this outfit, we're back to the black boots, the t-shirt, the jeans, the blazer, but we swapped out the classic pair of denim for a really interesting sculptural pair of jeans. Not everyone is going to love this, but I think you can definitely play around with shapes and silhouettes and add in a statement piece to an otherwise basic outfit, and it's immediately going to make it feel styled, or add a statement top that's a statement to you. For me, it's going to be something really minimal and sharp like this shoulder pad top. I've still got the same jeans on. I can throw the blazer on if I want to, and I've got the original boots that I wore in the first outfit, but the outfit immediately feels different and interesting because of that statement top. But for you, it could be something that's a bit more romantic, embellished, or just something really cool that I just can't even fathom right now. But adding in a statement piece somewhere, creating those swaps, I think is a really nice tool to play around with the styling in your outfits. So that's it for today's video. I hope you got a lot of really fun ideas on how you can take your outfit from just wearing your clothes to styling it and just feeling great in your outfits. And as you can see, there's a ton of tools that we have at our disposal to just create outfits and take them to the next level. And a lot of it can be through using your own clothes. So I hope this video gave you a lot of fun ideas on how to go from wearing to styling your outfits. And as you can see from this video, I think there's a lot more tools that we can talk about that really can be used all together to create a really, really cool outfit. So leave me a comment down below and let me know if you can see a difference between wearing versus styling your clothes. If you like this video, please do me a favor for the YouTube algorithm and give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so, so much. If you want to see more bonus content, you can click the join button down below, and I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.